Whoa, guys, good morning. I I did an eyelash curl kit, so that's why my eyelashes are so curly. Anyway, I miss vlogging, so I think I'm gonna vlog today. And today seemed like a very significant day because I'm getting a haircut. Every time I get a haircut, I regret it because I always miss my hair. And I feel like it's hard to find like a curly hair cutter. A hair cutter that cuts curly hair. It's hard to find them. Not a lot of people know how to cut curly hair. Even I don't. ChatGPT. I chatted it. It's so complicated. It's like, do a dry cut first. You can't hold down on the curls. You just like cut with the curls. See how it lays. And then you wash it, hair dry it, see how it lays after that, and fix it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend $100 on a haircut, so I'm just gonna do the dry cut. And that's what we're gonna do. It's in about 2 hours. So I'm gonna try to get a couple things done before I have to leave. The first, I have to shower because I did my milk of magnesia mask. So it's a little, gross. I look so girly with my eyelashes curled like this. I think my eyelids are still recovering from the little silicone pad thing that I had to do. Also, when I did it, it's like losing one of your senses. I lost my eyesight. Okay, that sounds like I went temporarily blind. I did. I couldn't open my eyes all the way. And when I closed my eyes, the chemicals got in my eye. But closing my eyes felt better than keeping my eyes consciously trying to open my eyes. So I closed my eyes, got the chemicals in my eyeballs. I had tears streaming down my eyes. It was awful. I felt so unsteady. I did not feel like myself. My eyes were gone. My nose started acting up. My balance was awful. I was so dizzy. I felt like I was gonna faint and fall over and die. I recommend, but I do not recommend. Yeah, I need to get up and I need to shower. Okay, you guys want to know something really annoying? I washed my hair last night, but I washed my hair the night before as well, and that really irks me because first of all, my shampoo and conditioner are freaking expensive, and also my hair looks so perfect. Hello? Oh, by the way, my hair looks like that. It's to my butt cheeks. Yeah, I had to, because I was getting a haircut, a dry haircut. I need to know how it lays naturally. I had to rewash it and not put it up. So I, just used up my expensive conditioner when prematurely when I really didn't need it. I have these popsicles. I haven't eaten one in a long time. I think I'm gonna eat one of these for breakfast. That's pretty awful. I'll have an insulin spike and be exhausted in an hour. You know what? People eat freaking smoothies for breakfast and fruit, and that does the same exact thing as a real fruit popsicle. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the coconut one. The banana is my favorite. I definitely have to brush my teeth after this and put on my sunscreen. I had an odd dream. Every time I have a dream and I think about it, and I think about reaching out to the person that my dream was about, I always get so hyped because I feel like communicating with people about dreams is one of the coolest conversations you can have, because dreams reveal things to you, things in your subconscious, I believe. But then also it's oddly scary because dreams do reveal stuff about you in a weird way, magical realism kind of way, in metaphors, I would say, at least in my dreams. Anyway, but I had this odd dream, and I have such a big desire to reach out to the person that my dream was about. This is a person that I don't like talk to on the regular, and someone that I don't talk to in general. Part of me, like, because I'm approaching a conversation with something that isn't a reality, I feel like it's so much easier to like talk about talk, because you're basing your whole conversation off of like a dream, and that's not real. And instead of like reaching out and being like, hey, how have you been, then that seems more like daunting, because it's something real. It's like, okay, this person has to like be real with me about how they're doing for this conversation to get anywhere. Does that make sense? Not saying that if someone were reacting to my dream, I wouldn't want their reaction to be real or like their thoughts to be original, but does anyone else feel that way? I don't know if any of what I said made sense, but check it out. I got Hironos. Aren't they so cute? I have more on my other dresser, but I went to Orlando this past weekend and they had a Pop Mart, so I splurged at a Pop Mart. I've wanted a Hirono for like maybe 5 months. I spent like $100. I didn't get any of the ones I wanted. The one with the like devil costume, I did think that one was cute, but it wasn't my top pick out of like the series that I got from. I got one other one that I thought was cute, but it also wasn't a top pick. 2 out of 5 I got ones that were cute. My odds are pretty shabby. Guys, I decided to tell dream person that I had a dream about them. I asked to tell them my dream, because it'd be kind of weird if I just like randomly just told them my whole dream. They didn't ask for it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this person didn't even reply. It's better to be to have no hope than any hope at all, because then your hopes don't get crushed. I think I've lived by that since maybe senior year of high school, which is honestly a really sad way to live. I would literally give advice to my friends and be like, yeah, go in with 0 expectations and 0 hopes, because, you know, then you don't have the opportunity to have like your hopes destroyed. I think that tells you a lot of where I was at, and I'm still like that. For instance, I'm about to do some exciting things in my life, and I'm not excited yet because, you know what, I could die tomorrow. And I built up all these hopes to go on this, you know, fun adventure, and I just died. So then I just ruined my hopes. The airport might be closed, and all of a sudden I can't go anymore. And I just built up all these like hopeful delusions, and now they're all just available to be broken down and used to their advantage. Does that make sense? I always kind of see the downside of things. It keeps me in like a reality check, but it also like holds me at an arm's length to like fully appreciate things or like fully feel things in the moment, because I always feel like somehow it's going to be ruined. Maybe I should look into that. Yeah, Tried and True toothpaste. Same brand toothbrush. Let's get it. Okay, now that the disgusting part of a hygienic routine is over, I'm pretty sure you guys do not want to hear me gag on my toothbrush. Let's do sunscreen. I use Paula's Choice, the Skin Restoring Moisturizer, broad spectrum SPF 50 with antioxidants. It's for normal to dry skin. It's in the Resist line. I use about that much. Sometimes it covers my whole face and my neck. Sometimes I do a little bit extra for my neck. I have to leave for my hair appointment at 11, and I think it's like 10. So I have about an hour. I am wearing what I would wear to work. Surprise. It's my PJs. Usually I work a 12-hour shift, so I want to be as comfy as possible for a 12-hour shift. Today I'm working only 4 hours, and that's because my usual hours are Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I have the whole weekend myself. Today's Friday. I do work today because I had my Monday 4-hour shift covered so that I could go to Tampa with my family and see my brother and sister-in-law and my papa and uncle and aunt and my other aunt and uncle. Wash your hands. I think I might do a little bit of makeup. I usually don't do any makeup anymore. But I'm getting my hair done. I'm seeing another woman. A woman that works in like the beauty industry. So I need to look like somewhat presentable. Somewhat like a lady that doesn't wear her PJs to work. Whew, here I am at the best spot to do my makeup. Makeup bag tour. What was I gonna do? Eyebrows. First, I'm gonna go in with this foundation. Dior Forever Skin Perfect. But I'm only gonna do it on my eyelids. This angle. Okay, like 5 minutes later, and we have it all blended out. Oh my gosh, that burns. That burns my eyes. It's the sunscreen. Got in my eyeballs. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Oh, my eyeballs burn. Concealer. Oh my gosh, my eyes really burn. The Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I'm gonna use it on that little pimple, and that's all I'm gonna do. I've been using my father's nose razor, and that's kind of disgusting. I would have gone on to use my dad's, but I am going away, so I needed to be a big girl and buy my own, not spread my boogers to others. Oh, my eyes burn. Anyway, I bought this like shaver, and it has different attachments, and I shaved out my nose hairs. You can always feel every time you shave your nose hairs out because you sneeze more and your nose runs more. And it's because, I mean, your nose hairs aren't catching that dust no more. I mean, the hair was there for a reason. Maybe we shouldn't be taking it out. Oh my gosh, why are my eyes burning so bad? Oh. Okay, if I don't think about it, it's not happening. I think from now on, I'm gonna avoid my eyeballs when I put on sunscreen, at least when I'm also putting on makeup, because usually this doesn't happen. Actually, yesterday it did happen, and I thought it was the sun's brightness. I thought it was the sun's rays that was making my eyeballs water and burn, killing my retinas. Eyebrows, done. My face is a little red and splotchy because I did use that shaver yesterday. It usually looks like that after, but I'm not putting on foundation all over my face. Do eyeliner, but on my lash line. Oh, another thing I was gonna do was pluck these odd hairs out on my brows. I've been reading Shirley Jackson, Raising Demons. It's the sequel to Life Among the Savages. I thought I saw something. And it's like they use older, whoa. Do I really look this different with eyebrows on? They use like older language. So they say like jeepers. And I think it's kind of cute. I got the tweezers. These are like a micro kit. And it's so nice because I can literally just drag it through my eyebrows at like the most straight line, and it just works. The only downside of these is that they are kind of sharp, so if I go to grab a hair, sometimes it literally just like cuts it instead of taking it out of my skin. Whew. See, I'm telling you, dude, shave your nose hairs out, expect to be sniffling. 10:24. I still have 30 minutes to do whatever I want. I guess let's make our bed. My bed. We are not sharing this bed. You know what I really need to do? What would be insanely productive after I make my bed? It would be that I edit my video where I read 3 International Booker List books. I literally have clips of the vlog, and it would be so productive if I actually sat down and edited them. And then after that, finishing up my draft for the books I read in March. And then after that, to do a vlog of my whole physical TBR. And then after that, do a vlog of the books that I'm bringing with me on my hiatus 5 months of a hiatus. Oh, I hate. But then I can't do all that. Maybe I can, but it's gonna be really hard to because I also have to run like 12 errands this weekend. I'm not picking my nose, I'm itching it. There's not enough time. See, this is why I miss vlogs. I feel like I can just be like weird. But when we're talking about books, which is a majority of like what my YouTube channel has become, don't get me wrong, I love books. But when I'm talking books, I get like this serious, like I get so serious. Also, I'm not gonna lie, if I did more vlogs, maybe I would talk more. I think I'm talking a lot because I don't have the ability to talk most of the time. Don't forget that I work 12-hour-long shifts and my patient has lost the ability to talk and the ability to understand what I'm saying. I think I say like max maybe 200 words a day. I bet I can count how many words a day I say because the routine is the same. My patient also has like family members that visit, right? I mean, not to be mean, but this is a lonely person, so they need someone to talk to. So most of the time when this person visits, I'm not talking a lot, I'm listening. Sometimes all people need is for someone to sit there and listen to them. You heard it before, you'll hear it again. Why am I out of breath? I literally run every night. I should not be out of breath for making my bed. This isn't funny. What am I gonna do when I hike Mount Everest? Just kidding. When I hike the Half Dome, what am I gonna do? Okay, I think the next thing that I need to get done is probably picking out my outfits for my travels. What I really need to start doing is packing. Okay, this here is what we have set out. These are the pants. And I have more as well. I have this whole laundry basket of clothes that I need to go through. I do have like favorite outfits that I already, that went up my butt, that I already kind of arranged. Definitely taking this jacket. Look at this. Horses. I thrifted that. This for sure I like. I really like this brown sweater, white shirt, layered with this sweater that I thrifted. So cute. Oh, I also thrifted this. Look how beautiful that is. Definitely taking that. Also thrifted this, but I don't know if I'm gonna bring it or not. Oh my gosh, I'm bringing this for sure. Thrifted this. I also got this flannel. This reminds me of Carolyn because she had the same plaid colors. Because I love Carolyn, I got it. This could be potential. This red shirt with this cute freaking sweater that I thrifted. Look how freaking cute that is. I'm not sure why this is so cute, but can you see me like pulling this off? It looks like an artist's outfit. Look at this freaking mess that I made. I'm gonna try on a few of those outfits and see. Oh my gosh, why is this video 30? This is a yes, this is work on, and this is work on. Now before I leave, I need to take a very good look at my hair and remember what it looks like before I get my hair cut. I'm gonna take, why did my voice just quiver? I'm going to take pictures of my hair. Can you see better? Ooh, look at her. Guys, remember this. Remember this moment. This is what she looks like now. And we'll see what she looks like after. Whoa, I'm outside. I bought 2 pairs of sunglasses. I'm returning one of them. They are too ridiculous to show. I thought about keeping this pair, but changing out the color. So I'm gonna wear them to see if I really like them in the sun. I feel like I look like a beetle. I got my hair cut Low-key, I was shocked that she started brushing my hair before she cut it. Because usually with curly hair, you do not brush your hair. But, I mean, it feels really nice. It's so light. And I was surprised by the price as well. It was cheaper than it was on the website. But it feels so much better. We'll see my thoughts when it's washed. The V, I asked for layers, but very subtle. And the front layers to be long. Because I've tried shorter front layers and I hated it. And the V is also very subtle. It's kind of more like a U, but it definitely has the V properties. Usually when I get a V cut, I literally have to like cut off that rat's tail. I think I definitely prefer a dry cut over washing my hair and cutting it when it's wet. Pretty sure that's like the most unhealthy thing you can do for your hair, because your hair is like in such a vulnerable state when it's wet. Even without products, I mean, she put in a little product. Usually I hate when they put in product because it's stuck in my hair for like weeks. It's like definitely wavy. Like, it looks pretty good. This would be my dream hair here, just this wave pattern. I go to work in an hour. I think I might stop and get some lunch with the sunglasses. I feel so blighted. I say blighted because it's close to blinded. Same with glasses. The reason why I don't wear glasses a lot is, first of all, they always slide down my nose. Second of all, I feel blind. It's like me with getting my eyelash curled. I feel like I'm losing a sense of like one of my six senses. Is it five senses or six? If there is only five, I definitely have six senses. The world is a different color. I can't see on the sides. Since I could barely see, I was like speeding 20 over everywhere I was going. It's like when you drive and you're listening to like blasting music, all of a sudden you're speeding. That's what it was like, except I couldn't see and all of a sudden I was speeding. And then when I would take the sunglasses off and like view the world without sunglasses on, I was genuinely in shock. I was like, wow, this is what it looks like. Also, I heard that sunglasses like actually weaken your eyes because it's good for your eyes to get sun, and when you constantly wear sunglasses, like that muscle kind of like deteriorates to like combat that or something. I got myself Chick-fil-A. When I went through the Chick-fil-A line, the guy that took my order apparently knew me. So it's kind of awkward when I was like, yeah, you look kind of familiar. I'm parked under this tree to eat my food. And the first parking spot that I pulled into, I pulled right back out of because I was sitting by a guy with his windows down. And then I pull into this parking spot and I'm parked by a lady, but her windows are up. So I guess it's the lesser of the evils. I got an 8-count meal, fried nuggies, medium fry, Chick-fil-A sauce, and a sweet tea. Oh, I'm parked next to two ladies. Great. Wow, these nuggets look so crisp. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Whoa, the way the light caught on that. Whoa. I'm gonna get situated here and listen to a murder mystery that is connected to the Epstein files. Guys, I'm here at work, but I'm watching the kidnapping case of Nancy Guthrie. I'm pretty sure it's attached to the Epstein files. I'm not sure exactly. I'm halfway through the video. It's by Stephanie Sue. I think it's Miss Mango Butt, that profile. Low-key, why am I getting the feeling that it's like a robbery gone wrong? But if it was a robbery, why would they ring on the doorbell? But if it was a robbery gone wrong, maybe he just wanted to rob the house, came in contact with this old lady, didn't want to get caught, kidnapped her, doesn't have the balls to actually kill her, and instead realized he could probably get money with a ransom. It's just very odd. Why would he knock on the door? But he looks so inexperienced. Like, he looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. How come he really didn't consider there being a camera? Like, this is a wealthy person. Like, of course they'd have cameras. Why was he in the house for so long? Was their thing stolen? Question mark. Maybe they did have the intent of coming out with a ransom because, I mean, they went out public to the news. I don't know what I think, but I have a strong feeling that yes, this person knew they were coming in contact with a wealthy person, could get money out of it. But I don't feel like it has anything to do with like a deeper meaning. I think it was just by chance. This person is wealthy, they know that, so they're either gonna, so it's either like robbery gone wrong or it is a kidnapping to get money from a ransom. I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate situations. Of course, I haven't, you know, watched the whole video or watched any other video or heard anything about it, so I could definitely be, you know, coming out with conclusions in the dark. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. Low-key, why is it the texture that I always want my hair to be? It's like more wavy than curly, and I love that look. Let me show it down. Like, look at that wave. I think I might ask her what product she used in my hair, but the crazy thing is she brushed it and then put the product in. Like, do you see the wave? That's like my dream hair. I might just start styling my hair the way she styled my hair. Literally all she did was brush it out, spray it with water, put in barely any of this. It was probably like a curl cream. I just don't like the feel of it. It makes my hands very oily. As I move my hair around so much, it usually makes my hair also very oily, like my roots. Okay, there's not much blending. There's not much blending from here down. Like, it just looks like, do you see that? Just that part of my hair is short. The rest of it is long. Hold on, let me do this. Like, what is that? I went into the mall, the worst place in the world, to return my sunglasses at the Sunglass Hut because that's the only location. I was in there for maybe an hour. She couldn't figure out how to do an online return. She kept on like thanking me for my patience. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised with my patience as well. I was even gonna make a whole shopping trip out of it, and I just left immediately. I did not want to stay in the mall any longer than I had to. Yeah, okay, I made sure I wasn't exaggerating. I texted my parents that I was running an errand at 5:12. Right now it's 6:20. Hopefully this means that I'll be an excellent mom. Look outside. Look how beautiful it is. Sue Thomas, or not Sue Thomas. Who is Sue Thomas? Stephanie Sue's murder mystery. I haven't finished the video yet. My thoughts on the Nancy Guthrie case. Guthrie. There's not a lot of information out because it is like a hostage situation. So to protect Nancy, you know, they are limited on what they can tell to the public. I think it's a very unusual case and doesn't follow like the typical like guidelines, I guess, for a hostage kind of situation. Is it called a hostage situation? Like where you get money from a hostage. I think that we do have the footage of the iHome camera based off of like not the normal situation with hostage cases, and also like the body language of this man on the Ring camera. It seems to me, I found something that I don't like. This person is not, you know, a person that usually does crime. Seems very unconfident, doesn't know what he's doing. He's very skeptical of himself. First, I thought burglary gone wrong, and he just wanted to, you know, break into this lady's house, make some quick cash. But then I was like, why did he ring on the doorbell? If it was like a normal burglary, wouldn't you just like break into the house? And I mean, why was he dressed up like that and still ring on the doorbell if he was just like robbing the house? Just sneak in the window and you're like covered head to toe. They're not gonna be able to identify you. And also a weapon in plain sight is kind of weird. I was like, maybe this is just a really inexperienced burglar or robber or whatever, because like, obviously this person has money, they live in a mansion, mean, maybe they, since they're so like unsure of themselves, don't really know what to do, they bring on the doorbell and carried a weapon in plain sight and went to rob the house. Things turned out wrong. Didn't have the balls to just rob the house and kill a person, and just took her as hostage and kind of went from there. That's what I initially thought. And I'm still kind of like leaning towards that. I feel like this person is very inexperienced with any type of crime. They like with a burglary, with the way they're like giving their hostage note to like different news outlets. Usually that does not happen. With the way they're not even like communicating with the family to even like get money or whatever. I mean, originally they thought that was pretty cool, and they could rob a house and also get money out of it. But then I think Nancy probably passed away and they didn't know what to do after that, so they just stopped reaching out to the family, stopped reaching out to the public, and just ended up discarding a body. I don't think it's anything as deep as like a whole conspiracy about the family and anything like that. The furthest I ever got to thinking it was like a conspiracy, like more complicated than it is, was that I thought this guy got hired as a hitman. But wouldn't you hire the most experienced hitman that wouldn't leave a trace and would know if there's like an iHome camera? I think just because like this case is so unusual. It's an elderly lady that really doesn't happen a lot. Her family are pretty significant members in the community, and because it doesn't follow like the guidelines of a normal, case like this, I think it causes such traction to the public, opening up a ton of conspiracies, because I mean, we don't have answers, so people are going to search for them. I think we're overcomplicating it. Fear that this person may never be found out and this body will never be found. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Sometimes Sue Thomas's... Who the heck is Sue Thomas? Stephanie Sue? Who is Sue Thomas? Like, I said Sue Thomas like 3 times. Who is Sue Thomas? Sometimes Stephanie Sue's videos give me major headache. It's like what the crowd would want, and she like delves into any possible thing, and a lot of it, like, to me, doesn't really matter. It's like she's concerned with what her audience will think of her, and so she needs to please everyone in her audience, so she comes up with any possible thing to say, or every possible thing to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm home and I have food and I'm gonna eat. This is what my bed looks like. I'm trying to narrow outfits down to take with me on my trip. I think what I might do, go through it one more time before I go to bed, then do another load of laundry. I already washed these clothes, but a lot of them are from like thrift stores. I can feel dust particles going down my throat right now. I really don't want to bring a suitcase filled with dust to... Guys, I'm going to Alaska. I'm moving to Alaska. It's already like 11 o'clock. I was working on this for like 2 hours. And the next thing I knew, it was 9:30, and that's usually the time that I get up and run. I feel awful for not going on a run. Did I just decide that? Anyway, 9:30 is usually the time I get up and run, but I had been standing for 2 hours straight and I needed a break. My brain was kind of fried. So I kind of sat down for a little bit, and then next thing I knew, it was 11. I still need to clean off my bed and start a load of laundry and get a list together of the things I need to get done tomorrow. Got out my suitcase. Currently, what's in it is my bed sheets, my towels, and my work pants, and also some storage containers. This is my shower stuff. Next to it is my like maintenance stuff, And then the last one is empty because that's gonna be like my night routine kind of thing. Hopefully I have enough storage for that and enough storage in general. I really don't want to have 2 checked-in bags. These are the books that I'm potentially bringing to Alaska. I'm still deciding on what to bring. Good morning. I was supposed to wake up early. I have many things to do today, but it is 11 o'clock. Good morning. Wait, I already said that. I took my shower, brushed my teeth, put on my sunscreen. Oh yeah, this is what my hair looks like right now. Put in this gel that I got. It's from the same brand as my shampoo and conditioner. Oh, dang it. I'm standing on my toilet right now because I can't find the perfect... I just don't want to hold my phone, so this will have to do. It's the brand Oral-B Curl Gelée for shine and definition. And this is like the fanciest thing that I've ever opened in my life. And then I had to pull on this thing and it didn't work because it's too short. But then you have to like, see how like fancy that looks? Whew. And it's, yeah, I use that. I did that right after I got out of the shower. And then I brushed my teeth, put on my sunscreen, and I put on some oil in my hair. Don't get it in your roots or else your hair will be so greasy. I'm not gonna worry about making my bed because I'm washing the green blanket since I got my nasty, dusty clothes on top of it yesterday. I could not sleep on that. It was disgusting. I do have errands to run. Hopefully return my sunglasses today. Also need to stop at a couple places in the mall as well. Need to go to Walmart, need to go to the camera store, need to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, whichever one is closest to me at that point. Oh, and I also need to get gas. Hello, I thought I started the video. Okay, I pulled this out from under my bed. This is like a box of like all the memories from school days. I wish I had more. There's some things that I miss, specifically like my biology book. Miss that book so bad. But what I'm specifically looking for in here, I used to spend my summers in Indianapolis. Well, Greenfield, Indiana. Because at that time, my grandparents lived there. And instead of staying in Florida, I did not want to stay in Florida anymore. So I went and stayed with my grandparents. And okay, funny story, real quick tangent. I always wondered if my parents like thought I was like too much as a child, that they couldn't handle me and sent me off to my grandparents because I was struggling during that time. I had trichotillomania. I always thought they like sent me to my grandparents to like restrain me or like keep me in check or like try to get better, I guess, like as a rehab kind of thing. It did actually work. I think I needed to get away from all the rules and the trap that I was stuck in. And I asked my parents and my dad was like, no, literally one day you told me and mom that you're going to grandma and grandpa's for the summer. We let you go. I was like, that tracks, dude. That tracks, because I think I've always been this way. I've always been so antsy. I always needed to get up and leave. And if I was doing that all the way back in the 5th grade, the 5th grade, I think it was. If I was doing that all the way back in the 5th grade every summer, that tracks. That's my tangent. Back to what I was saying. When I was in Indiana, my dad used to write a letter to me every single day. And I have all my letters here. I keep a lot of my letters. Like if you write me something or drew me something, I probably kept it. I love notes. I didn't realize how much I love notes until I started writing my own to people. I went to a camp and my mom would send me letters. I still have those letters. Hated that camp, by the way. Oh wow, this is actually really great because one day I do want to go to Indiana again and see my grandparents' old house and my old house. And now I have my grandparents' address. So the reason why I want to pull these letters out is because when I'm in Alaska, I want to write my dad every day. Kind of like return the favor. This was years ago. So I was going to get the exact size of envelopes and try to find like the exact paper that he used and fold it the same way that he does. I'm gonna take this with me. Oh, so sweet. My favorite person in the world is my dad. Good luck to my future husband. And I literally have every single letter from him. I have letters from like birthday cards from my grandparents, which I'm glad I kept, just to see their handwriting again. I think sometimes I do go through this box, look back on what my life used to be as a child. I think I had a pretty good life. I don't know why I was always depressed. The reason why I go through like all these childhood things sometimes, not often at all, but it's because usually I see myself in them. I see the person that I want to become, and I'm motivated to become that person because it tracks back to who I used to be as a child when I didn't have cares about anything except what I wanted to do. Then it kind of motivates me and tells me that I'm not an imposter, I guess. And remember this when you were young. You've always wanted to do this. You're not doing this because you're trying to prove something or you're trying to be a person that you're not, if that makes sense. But this is why I don't have many hobbies, or didn't, because I always like made myself think it wasn't actually true to myself. And when I think something isn't true to myself, I don't pursue it. Really? Because I think that's like fake. I don't know. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I am being true to myself. The moral of that is I did find the letter. I think some days though, I will have to send like bigger envelopes because I also do want to send like pictures to my parents, and I don't think pictures will fit in this envelope. I would love to send like snail mail to them and like try to involve them with like everything going on in Alaska. That will take a lot of time and creativity. Good thing we have Pinterest. I knew I would find this, but I'm glad I remembered to pull it out because yesterday I forgot. I need to leave. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna sit down for a minute and do like an itinerary for myself so I don't get out there and malfunction. First stop, I believe, is going to be the car wash. I finished cleaning my car, went through the car wash, vacuum, and wiped down. Now I'm just gonna go down the street, go to Walmart. I feel so dirty. I'm so sweaty. That man just saw me take off my shirt. I'm so sweaty and sticky, and I need to wash my hands and take a shower. But I still have the rest of the day. Guys, I got everything on my grocery list except a fabric bed cover. What? A fabric bed cover. I am still watching the Nancy Guthrie case. Stephanie Sue just started talking about how people were suspecting that it was a robbery gone wrong. Of course, there's reasons why it could be, reasons why it couldn't be. But I'm telling y'all, I have the feeling that it's just a robbery gone wrong. It's an amateur that doesn't know what he's doing. Kind of knows like this is a rich old woman that lives by herself. Robbery gone wrong. He kidnapped her. He found out her family. He did a ransom. She died. Never did anything further than the ransom. That's what I'm thinking. I really am thinking that. Anyway, I'm here at the mall. Worst place in the world. Hopefully this guy is here. He supposedly started his shift at 2. It's 2:14. I'm gonna go in, hopefully return my sunglasses, possibly get another pair that I was looking at because I'm pretty sure I tried on every single pair while I waited there for an hour. Hopefully this doesn't take forever. I also need to go to a couple other stores, but I might come out to my car and drive. Anyway, wish me luck. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully this goes fast. I hate them all, and you should too. I'm parked under this tree at Bank of America. I'm gonna eat lunch. I returned my sunglasses. I was still there for over an hour. The return took maybe Why is my face? The return took maybe like 15 minutes. He took it as an opportunity to train someone else in how to make an online return. So it was a whole process. Like he did it, and then he turned to the guy and I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, by the way, let me show you this. But I did exchange for one pair of sunglasses. The rest of my refund goes to my Visa. I got aviators, guys. I don't know if I'm... What do you think? I think I really like them. I think this goes with my face shape well. It goes with my face shape better than the other two that I had. And I like the blue. So I don't care what you think, I like them. Because every time I get something new, I always feel like embarrassed. The amount of fast food that I've gotten this week is kind of crazy, so I got a salad. Oh, by the way, I also went to Dillard's. I was looking for a robe, like an after shower robe where I can just throw on, because I'm probably gonna be walking to my shower. They didn't have anything that I wanted or that I even liked. That was disappointing. I was also looking for slippers, and I didn't see any slippers there. If I don't get a robe, it's not the end of the world. I think, I don't know, I've really wanted one for a while. I just think having a robe is so like feminine. I just want to go home and finish up getting outfits together and kind of pack more so I'm less stressed, because next week I am leaving for North Carolina, and then I'm traveling to another place, and then after that I'll be home for a day, and then I'm going to Alaska. I really want to be packed, no stress this weekend. I finished the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie, and I'm now watching Stephanie Suit's kind of like Epstein file video. When I first started talking about watching the case, I said it was connected to the Epstein files, or I thought so. And the reason why is because Nancy Guthrie was kidnapped a day after the 3 million pages of the Epstein files was released to the public. So a lot of people are thinking that the amount of coverage it is on social media and on the news outlets is a cover-up to hide, like, to kind of like blunt the effect of the Epstein files. And then also they think that Nancy Guthrie was targeted because her daughter Savannah did like the first TV interview with victims of Epstein and Clinton and Prince Charles, and you know, all that type of, in that realm. The conspiracy theorists making connections that way. I'm still under the impression that it could have just been a robbery gone wrong with a person who's never robbed a house before and didn't know what the heck they're doing, and because they didn't know what they were doing, nothing makes sense. And I think because of that, that's why it's having such headlights, because it's like, we've never seen this before. I don't think it's necessarily like a cover-up for the Epstein files. I mean, maybe it is. Two things can be true at once, but that's my personal opinion. Sometimes it's the simple answers that make the most sense. But I am trying to like set my bias aside and be open to, you know, more perspectives, I guess. Because I mean, I don't know a lot about it. I watched one video, right? Peace. Hey guys, I just came out of Michael's. I got a scrapbook because I want to start scrapbooking, especially like now that my life is getting a little interesting. I was looking for the business envelopes there, but they do not have them there. And I went into Target. I got a mattress cover and a pillow cover, the Alot ones. Oh my gosh, is it the same paper? Wait, is it the same? Dang it. Almost. I found almost the same paper that my dad gave me. If I find it at the Office Depot that I'm about to go to, I will come drive back here and return it. I really hope I find it. It tears the same at the top, and it has 3 pink lines. The one I got has 2, but I do need to find these long envelopes for my father. I wish they even had like the same stamps that they used to. I'm gonna go literally across the parking lot and go grab some stamps. Did I already use my hand sanitizer? Don't remember. The one thing I don't like about these sunglasses is they get stuck in my hair. Guys, UPS store is closed. Hopefully this camera store is open. That's what I'm mainly worried about. Fingers crossed. I don't even remember the name of it, but I should have an email because I actually scheduled a class with them. I did like a beginner's guide of how to work a camera. I should have an email, and I'm pretty sure I saved my email because that seems like a significant thing in my life. Literally all it was my shutter speed was too high, I guess. I don't really... Yay, okay, it works now. I think I'm gonna try everything else tomorrow. It's time to go home, see my father before he goes to bed. He goes to bed at like 7. Okay guys, going through these clothes again. First outfit. I think I actually like it. Okay, using the same white shirt. It's kind of the same concept. Probably wear this for 4th of July. Outfit 3. I really wanted to bring this jacket. I'm not wearing anything underneath. I do have jeans coming in that are dark wash without the cuffs. Probably wear it without the cuffs, but outfit 3. Okay, outfit 4. I do want to tie up the shirt to show this blue down here, but I love the light blue and the dark blue together. The outfit 6. I don't know if you can tell, but there are blue flowers on this. So it goes with the jeans. This is such like an easy fit to just throw together. Kind of cute. I don't think the patterns are too much. Yeah. Okay, this one is different. I thrifted this sweater, just this, with black jeans. I don't know if I would have the confidence to wear it, but I think it's really cute. I really like it. So I'm bringing it. Okay, this one is different. I typed this. It looks bad on camera. What the heck? Looks cuter like this. Straight on. Can you see it? Can you see the vision? Okay. Why is my crotch bunching up like that, dude? Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. It looks cute. Obviously, look up how to tie a scarf, but I love this red with this brown. Okay, before I move on to my hiking outfits, I really wanted to bring this, but I just don't know how I would style it, to be honest. Maybe with my brown slacks, I might pull those out just to try it. Okay, moving on to hiking fits. These are fleece line hiking pants. This is a thermal long sleeve. I could roll these up. If I wear my hiking boots, I can roll them and then it would kind of be more cohesive. But the thing is, these are super warm and this is very lightweight. So I don't know what to wear over it if it's actually like pretty chilly. Okay, this is another hiking fit. The length is kind of short, but if I'm wearing hiking boots, it'll be fine. These are super duper comfortable. I think it's really cute. Okay, these are the 3rd pants. They're green. The only problem with this is I don't know what top to wear with it. Look how cute they are. The only problem here is if it's super cold and all I have for like a shirt is like this, it's not very warm, then what the heck do I wear? I'm hoping that it won't be freezing when I want to go on hikes, but I just don't know. I don't live there. LOL, I zipped it up like all the hikers do. But dude, this is probably the only freaking outfit that I'll wear now. Watch me only wear this on hikes. Okay, the only other problem I have is people said to bring like a raincoat, and I got this North Face one. I tried on the pants. They were too small, and also they were so freaking loud. I like this rain jacket though. It feels nice. I just don't know about the pants. I got a jacket that's fleece lined for the cold, and I was given these gloves. Cute. Okay, here's this outfit. I didn't want to button it up all the way, but dang it. I do like this. Does it match though? Is it too dark? I already have so much clothes, but I really like this top. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring it. I'm definitely overpacking. I still need to pack gym clothes and PJs and maybe a couple pairs of shorts. I also have another one. I actually really like it a lot. Now with white jeans. I could wear it with the red, possibly the blue. I mean, yeah. Just gonna go through like my gym clothes and pick 2 or 3 outfits that I think are the comfiest. Okay, here's my spread for gym clothes. What is that? Oh, that's my hand. These for hiking when it's warm, even for the gym when it's warmer. I might even bring these on my hike in California. Hiking the Half Dome. All this goes with white sports bra. Black sports bra is always great. I even brought these. These are my favorite spandex. I might also wear these for my hike. This is like a reddish. It'll go well with this or the matching one. Black leggings. I have so many sports bras, but I think I have a lot of gym clothes in general. I think I've outgrown all of them. I'm not skinny mini anymore. So I brought the sports bras that were always bigger on me. Definitely comfortable. This red one goes with black. This black can go with black. But I think this is a good spread here. I really need to figure out what to bring on my hike. Remember this. Okay, taking a picture now. Oh, also, because I probably won't want to wear leggings, black sweats, and gray sweats. These are the 2 Abercrombie shorts that I got fresh out of the wash. Also, look at this. Did not know that was there. Probably would not have gotten it if I knew it was there. First, I'm gonna bring them to North Carolina. So those dresses, Tay's gonna be so proud of me for being so girly. Guys, I am not a small anymore. I'm not a small anymore in shirts. Well, I guess it depends. Okay, PJ haul. These are the new sleep pants that I got. The only thing is I'm afraid that they're too short. I feel like it really doesn't matter because I guarantee there's gonna be tons of people with freaking booty shorts there. Also do like my T-Rex shirt. I really like it. I think I'll keep them because I'm definitely gonna wear them. I don't know. 2 outfit, 3 outfit, 4, or with red, 5 outfit, 6. This is like my favorite PJ shirt. Another one of my faves. I keep doing a thumbs up. Okay, last one, it's this one. I do have white shorts coming in, like I said, but I also have pink shorts coming in. For PJs, I won't pack them up now because I'm still wearing them. I just wanted to show you, well, for my own knowledge as well and ease of mind. Whoa, my hair is crazy. Okay. The only problem I can think of with PJs is they're all t-shirts and shorts. I might get like black sweats, perhaps. I don't want to be cold, you know? I do have super thick, straight-legged pants. I have my suitcase, I have my jeans, thermals, hiking pants, gym clothes. All this stuff was either new or already owned by me, and they're clean. This here and everything on the ironing board was thrifted, so I'm going to wash them again because just trying all these clothes on is making my allergies go crazy. So I know that there's dust in these clothes still. I know there's dust in you. I know it. What I need to do now is place an order for the black wind pants and place an order for envelopes. Tomorrow, I need to get all my orders together, all my exchanges done, so that on Monday, I can do that all. Because on Monday, I'll have to make all my returns. I'll have to shop for a robe and slippers. I'll have to cancel my gym membership. I think that's it. Tomorrow, that was all on Monday. Tomorrow, I'll do my laundry. I'll pack as much as I can for Alaska. And that's like the biggest stress. So once that stress is over, I can like focus on other things. And I'll pack for North Carolina because I'm leaving on Thursday. And I'll pack for California because I'll be leaving the following week for California. Just so you know, it's 1:54 a.m. right now. Hello guys, it is Sunday. I have all that laundry in the wash. Well, I did 2 loads, so 1 load is in the dryer, the other's in the wash. I'm giving myself the time until that ends to edit. I have 200 minutes worth. And tonight, I'm going fishing. Okay, so currently I'm kind of doing an order with this. I'm doing warmest to like not warmest. Of course, this is only my first load of laundry. I just want to look at the weather and be like, okay, I need to pick a warmer outfit and then go on the warmest and on my outfit options and pick that outfit. Instead of being like, oh, it's kind of cold today. What outfit should I pick? I don't know. I don't remember. Does that even make any sense? All right, this is where it gets scary. Second suitcase is out. These are all the clothes I have to put in there. Well, most of them. I have to put that. I'm scared. It's so full. I still have to fit my rain boots, my hiking boots, my work shoes, and all the other shoes in here, plus my underwear and PJs. Guys, I'm all the way out here. I don't know where all the way out here is, but it's far from my house. I'm waiting for my friend that I'm going fishing with to finish up what they're doing. Finally, I have like the time to actually look at the cleanliness of my car. Before, I was kind of like rushed around and everything, so I couldn't actually like admire my work. So when I got in my car earlier, I was like, wow, it actually is pretty clean. Over here at the Bob Sykes Pier, I've been watching Stephanie Sue's video on the Epstein files. And guys, low-key, I'm gonna give my opinion. I feel like Epstein low-key planned for all this to happen. I think he, for years, held grudges against people or didn't care about anyone but himself. So he somehow devised a plan to have copies of emails saved, of pictures taken, a lot of contents that would throw others under the bus. Because I think Epstein is sus and weird and a predator. Seems to me like he's also a genius and a master manipulator and can get his way no matter what. That's how I feel about it. I feel like he kind of wrote his own destiny in a way. I just think he knew that one day this would all happen and he wanted it to all crash down in a specific way, and he planned for it to happen the way it has happened, or close to it. Not trying to put him under, like, you know, a spotlight of like, wow, he's so smart, he's a genius or whatever. More of like, that's very sinister and creepy. Why would you think about that and plan and scheme and manipulate your way into getting this far? I don't know, that's just the feeling I get. Guys, I finished that video that I was just talking about. The way it ended off, I'm more convicted of my opinion. Epstein is kind of a genius, master manipulator, can get whatever he wants because he's in such high power and such high knowledge in like a whole different world, really. And people want to be around him, and he uses that to his advantage. And he probably thought he was better than everyone else and did this whole like revenge plot. Thought about it for a while, made sure he kept all his emails that he wanted to keep and to be seen, that he kept all the photographs that he wanted to be seen for a reason. I think it was to bring down a lot of people that he wanted to be brought down. And I don't really think he cared about anyone besides himself. It seems to me even like the people that were mentioned were like his closest friends. I don't think he cared about them. And I'm not trying to like make it sound like he's this crazy, insane, phenomenal person. Like he's evil and disgusting. Don't get me wrong. I hope his death is credible. But I don't know. I think there was a lot more to Epstein that we don't know about. And I feel like his connections to other people go beyond our knowledge, because I feel like everything that we're seeing now is everything that he wanted us to see. Okay, now I'm watching her video, Stephanie Sue's video about Hillary and Bill Clinton and their deposition. Is that how you say it? Deposition? Oh my gosh, guys, real quick. There's a man in front of me that looks like the old man from Up. Even wearing like the little vest thing. It's so cute. Let me update you about yesterday. Yesterday, the plan was to go fishing with my friends. We did indeed go fishing, but a little later than I thought, because her car broke down. I left my house at like 4:30 because she went to go clean a house, but she left her vacuum at her house. So she asked me to grab her vacuum. So I grabbed her vacuum, drove out to where she was located, dropped off the vacuum, got myself some lunch, drove to where we were meeting. We were meeting at the Bob Sykes Pier. When she went to go start her car after she vacuumed, it wouldn't start, so I had to go pick her up, and then we drove to the pier, fished. I caught 3 fish, guys. Be proud of me. I was so hyped. It was actually so much fun. I ended up getting home at like 12. Woke up this morning, had work. I'm so tired. I trained someone for 2 hours, so it kind of threw me off my kilter a little bit, threw me off my routine. Now I just made 2 returns. I have 2 more returns to do. I have errands to run, 2 returns. I need to return 2 other packages at 2 separate locations, and then I need to stop at the mall. I'm thinking of getting PJ pants at Dillard's, thinking of getting a Yeti cup at Dick's. I'll probably go home. I need to call about this gym membership. I need to cancel my gym membership, see if I can do it over the phone. If not, I'll probably have to drive to the gym location where I got my gym membership, which is a while drive and it's by my house. Go through my packages, see if I need more to return more so I can have enough time to go back in town and return again. Go by the gym, and then after that go down 9 Mile, stop at Kohl's, shop for a robe and slippers. I had another thing on my to-do list to get stamps. I was gonna like stop at like the shopping center across from the mall to get that, but I literally just got it here. Oh, and I'm still watching the Bill and Hillary Clinton thing. So about the video that I'm watching right now. Dude, Booville. Ghislaine Maxwell was talking about Booville, and she has the boo-boo withdrawals or something like that. It was pretty hilarious. I might grab that one from her. That's crazy. Ghislaine Maxwell. She got the words. Oh, Douglas. Oh, Douglas. Where art thou, Douglas? I'm home. I returned 4 of my items. I picked up stamps. I ran the errands that I needed to. I called the gym. I have to cancel a membership at the location, so I need to drive to the gym. But I'm gonna do a package haul, a package unopening, see if I keep them. If not, go back into town, return them, and then go to the gym, cancel my membership, stop at the one store that I need to, and come home and edit, maybe film. Yeah, we'll see. But we're home, so let's go inside and open up these packages. Okay, guys. PJ shorts. Look how cute those colors are. Gymshark. I got 2 new sports bras. And these are like sports bras that I wear every day. Oral care here. Don't judge me. I ordered a lot because I'm gonna be gone for 6 months. So I got 2 of my polished peppermint mineral toothpaste, 2 of my whitening peppermint toothpastes. Got a new toothbrush. These toothpaste chews came with my order, so I'm curious to see. Then I got a tongue scraper. I've been really into ancient Greek literature, so I got Medea and Other Plays by Euripides. Oh my gosh! They annotated in this. Oh, that's so special. Medea? Oh my gosh, I need to tell you guys, I watched this YouTube video. All these books, except the Iliad and the Odyssey, I actually first watched a video about them, and this girl that does it is incredible. You guys need to watch her. I think she is one of the most attractive people that I've seen, just based off of like her knowledge and like how unique she is. Anyway, you guys should check her out. I'll screenshot her videos or something. I've been like binge watching all of her videos, and every ancient Greek play that she's done a video over, I got the book. So Medea was one of them. And I also got the Theban plays by Sophocles, I believe. I really just wanted to get into ancient Greek literature, and I've always wanted to read the Iliad and the Odyssey. And I wanted all of them in the Penguin Classics. I just think it looks pretty sharp. And they're all used. So yeah, I'm super excited. Whoa, look at that handwriting. So beautiful. Oh, what? Oh, it's upside down. These ones are annotated as well. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. There's even like messages at the top. Dude, I'm like geeking, dude. Dude, this must mean the Odyssey is also annotated. A little bit. A little bit. That's so sick. Oh my gosh. Circe is one of these stories. Calypso? No way. Oh yeah, wasn't it that boat where the men were on? Captain of the boat tricked the king to get the gold fleece. Jason wanted to get the gold fleece, and the king tricked him, and the king's daughter, I forget her name, helped Jason because the love goddess, what is her name? The love goddess Aphrodite, you know, messed with fate a little bit, made this daughter fall in love with Jason, help him steal the gold fleece. While they were running away, she literally murdered her brother, chopped him up in pieces, and threw him in the ocean to serve as like a like guaranteed way for Jason to escape. So she betrayed her father, she murdered her brother, and back then, if people didn't like bury their people and give them a proper burial, it was like their soul's gonna wander the earth forever. They're never gonna get into the afterlife. Anyway, the same kind of thing happens in Medea. That's what she does with her brother. It was punishment for her brother to not have proper burial, and she defied the king or whoever it was and gave her brother a proper burial, and she was punished for it. But anyway, yeah, so this girl betrays her father, kills her brother, and then they go to Circe's island. Circe
was executed for like her witchcraft to live on this island eternally. And yeah, dude, that's how Cersei plays into it. And I read Cersei from Madeline Miller, so that's pretty sick. I didn't, for some reason, it didn't connect to me that Cersei would be in here, even though that's a part of the Odyssey story. There's even Scylla, which is the monster that Cersei created. Ithaca. Telemachus. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is gonna be a very heartbreaking book, because briefly when it was in Cersei by Madeline Miller, I was pretty heartbroken by some of these stories here.
I'm so excited to read this. I think this might be part of my TBR for this month. Obviously my month is super busy with packing and all my travels that I'm gonna do, but I think priority reads right now are gonna be these books.
And I have the Theban plays coming in, which I'm so excited about. The Theban plays. The Theban plays was the first ancient Greek play that I watched a video about. That's the first video where I came across this girl. Instantly fell in love, and then that led me to binge Medea and some other ones. The Theban plays were what inspired me to actually sit down and read the ancient Greek literature. So I'm really excited about that.
Last package is another exciting package. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'll give you a hint. Because I am traveling, I do want to capture my memories. Capture my memories in a very special and unique, totally not basic way. I got a digital camera. I saw one video, one Instagram reel, and I was like, okay. I bought secondhand, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. Okay, picture check. It's so vibey. I can see old photos that were on here. Looks like it was just at a museum. I feel really weird looking through these. Guys, I'm so mad. There was suspicious activity on my credit card. It was like a $600 charge from Sam's Club and from Jimmy John's and an Amazon order that I didn't place. So now my credit card is disabled. And this is the only day that I can spend money. Like, I needed money to go. You know what? I have cash. This is so inconvenient. Another annoying thing is I just put on my shorts, my PJ shorts that I bought from Oddly, and they are literally the best shorts out of all the shorts I got. And now I'm mad. They're like the perfect length. They're not too short. They cover just the right amount, and they fit so well. And now I'm mad that I just didn't. No, it's not my fault that I just didn't order from them. I looked at them first, but all the ones that I wanted were like sold out. These literally fit me perfect. And now I'm mad that I have all these other shorts that I don't really entirely love, and then I put on this pair and I really, really love them, and now it's just another thing to be annoyed about after my credit card got suspicious activity on it. That's really annoying. That is so inconvenient because I'm literally about to leave. My new credit card sent in the mail. What if I don't get it before I leave? And then this is like the time I need money because I'm spending money on leaving. I don't have any other time to do this. When I leave for North Carolina, I come back home 2 days then I leave for California, come back 1 day, leave for Alaska. I don't have time. Maybe in those 2 days, but this is really, really, really inconvenient. I drove all the way out to Cantonment. That's where I originally got my membership, just to be told that my information isn't there and I can't cancel there. So then I had to drive back in town to Pensacola and cancel my membership here. Thankfully, they literally didn't question me. They canceled it and I shouldn't be charged anymore, besides my upcoming bill, which is honestly kind of a blessing. At first I was pretty annoyed. I was like, are you kidding me? Why can't I just cancel here in Cantonment where I got my membership? But if I had canceled there, they would have still charged me up until my 24-month payment plan. At least that's what I was under the impression of. I think I understood it the first time they explained it, and then I started getting mansplained to and kind of got more confused. 40-minute trip to cancel a gym membership that took 2 minutes. It's okay. Now I need to go to Kohl's, look for a robe and some slippers. And I brought cash since my credit card is deactivated. Another thing is I just finished the Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton deposition. It also included Trump and other people in power, Ghislaine Maxwell. Talked about them too. I'm just gonna say that I think rich people usually do the most stupid things because they can get rid of it. And rich young boys usually act privileged and think they can do anything they want. That's my general opinion of everyone, not just crazy people in power. I think even people that are changed human beings and would never have done anything like that now are still capable of doing awful things in the past, especially if you're white and privileged and rich and have a rich mommy and daddy who can bail you out of any situation. So that's my opinion. Hello guys. There's children walking by. It's embarrassing. So I went to Kohl's looking for slippers and a robe. I picked up a pair of slippers, but then I didn't feel like I was in love with them, so I put them back. And then I went online and found the robe that I've been waiting for to be restocked in was available again, and I go to buy it, and then can't use my credit card. Oh, I think I'm gonna ask my father to buy it for me, and also put in an Amazon order for the slippers that I think I would like better. Okay, I need to go inside, talk to my parents, and lay in bed. Guys, I know it's dark, but I'm leaving work. It's my last day, and it really hasn't felt real, but it kind of hit me when I was leaving. I said bye to my patient, and out of habit, I said see you tomorrow. Kind of broke me inside a little bit. She has dementia, so if I would have corrected myself or made a big deal about my goodbye, something that wasn't normal, it would have affected her. So there really was no goodbye. I did see the family and they said goodbye to me. This is a family that has now become my family in a way. When I went out the garage and closed the garage door, I said goodbye to the house, to the dwelling place that held so much opportunity, so many lessons, so much to grow from, and some place and some people that I may never see again. And now it's starting to feel a little bit more real that my life is gonna completely change for the time being in a whole nother place. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be on a plane to fly to North Carolina and see Tay Tay. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys. I'm a little bit sad. I feel a little anxious. I still need to go home and pack because I need to be up by, I'm leaving the house by 5 a.m. North Carolina haul. Underwear, socks, beach clothes, pajamas, like walking clothes, and then outfits. I want to do my scrapbook with Tay. This is my like shower stuff, overnight stuff. Second book, because I'm probably gonna finish the first book. This is stuff to bring to the airport. My outfit, and then I have my cameras and tripod. Now just in the suitcase. Okay. I also want to go ahead and give my conclusion for this video. Quick rundown. Today was my last day of work. Tomorrow I'm going to North Carolina, staying there for the weekend. I come back, I'm home for 2 days. Then I leave again to go to California, hiking the Half Dome in California with Kaylee and 2 other people. After that, I'm home for a day and I fly out to Alaska. Nothing really feels real yet. It kind of just hit today that I quit my job and it was my last day. But I'm ready to see Tay and start fresh with my bestie and see another bestie, Kaylee. I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to imagine that it's real. By the end of this month, I'm gonna be living in Alaska.